Even Hayek, though, thought that there were some things that the market left to itself, no state being involved, would not solve. So, for instance, he thought there will always be some people, for whatever reason, who are really poor, either because they don't want to work or they can't work or whatever. And so he said we should, in order to stop violence and anarchy and things, we should have, everyone should get some money, basic amount of money to stop them being really poor. And then we can ask, is school one of those things? Should everyone have free school? Because there will always be some people who wouldn't be able to pay for it. And now we get into the really important thing that we're going to look at more next time. But why would we make school free for everyone? Well, most people would say that's because it's better for society. If people are at school, that is just better. But why is it better? Well, that's where it gets more complicated. From the perspective of economics, people would say it's this thing called human capital. So capital just means things that allow you to do work. So, for instance, machines, basically. So if I want to start a clothing company, the capital I would get would be a sewing machine, for instance, because that would allow me, I would invest some money, but then I would have that sewing machine to produce lots of clothes. And so human capital is an idea that that's the same with humans. So if I want a clothing company, if I have a sewing machine, but I don't know anyone who can sew, then so I want some human capital, some people with skills that I can use to produce a product. Yeah, so it's like investing in a person. And that's what economists say schools do. It's much better for our economy and the businesses in our economy if people have skills, if they are educated, if they know how to do maths, if they know how to sew, if they know how to read, and therefore they can do lots of other skills. So this is the idea that education is useful because it helps the country produce more stuff. Okay, and that's why it's worth countries paying for schools and to educate workers. They're not throwing money away, they're not wasting money, they're actually getting money back, right? It's like if I buy the sewing machine, I'm not just wasting 300 quid on a sewing machine, 300 pounds on a sewing machine. I'm not throwing that money away. Instead, I'm getting the chance to make lots of clothes, which make me more money. So that's what economists say. That's why they say it makes sense to pay for governments to pay for schools, because it's an investment.